Hello. What you doing? You get in. It's a meme. You know, gotta be in for a meme every once in a while. He didn't release you. Uh-oh. Hello, can you give me... This is borderless full screen? Oh, okay. Kind of didn't seem like it. You can't make the boss harder? Oh, make that one harder. Make them all harder. He's not, that's not a real boss. It's not? They made it seem like a real boss. Can't find the other ones. Unlucky. Oh, well, gotta do the last one then. Alright. What's going on here? Hello, valued devotee. Contract? Sure. Rent? Oh no. Rent? I gotta pay rent in this game? Just like in real life? Retrieve the corpse from the basement. Okay. Ah, this is the old mechanic. Well, we'll just send him off, you know? Oh, okay. Restore power to house. Refill the fuel tank your house uses. We do. Yeah, I get that. Reliable home power. Childproof. All it takes is opposable thumbs. Pull red lever down. Loosen bolts with number 2 tool. Oh my god, it works just like a real fucking ratchet. Pull yellow lever down. Okay. I need to, here we go. A refuel station. Unpack it. What do I do with the broken ass one? Destroy item. Okay. Seems sketch. Be careful about overfilling it. Okay. Acceptable level, empty. Oh, that's it's not what I want. Always match the fuel type with the sticker marked. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, that was fucking quick. Okay. Alright, what's going on here? Go down, go down. Morning. Hope you slept alright now. No. I'm surprised I made it. Christ, there's a bunch of fuckers in here already. Doesn't fucking hold back. There's a bunch of fuckers in here already. I'm who keeps your customers happy while they're waiting for you to sort out their ships. It's your best to keep me happy. Feel free to have a coffee whenever you fancy. Let me show you where you clock in. Clock in here at the beginning of every day. You can't start work until you do it. Only customers from this phone booth. There's always a couple of customers waiting. More money for a harder job, so they might take you longer. Because I think I put it on a mode where it's like not timed. Yeah, I like this idea better. What the hell is this? I have no idea. I am more powerful than you could ever imagine. Fear me. Now fix my fucking ship. Checklist? Grab job checklist. Access out of reach models. Use W and S to raise and lower the ship pit. Okay. Fluid station. Oil. Freeze. Pus. Dan's cleaner for cleaning. Coffee. Nix. Nat. Nourish. Blood. Also blood. Okay. Adjust oil to the correct level. Let's see here. Familiarize yourself. This shit's important. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Diagnose the issue. Correct the issue. Okay. Oil is low. I see this. I see that the oil is low. There's loud music. Why is music so loud? Paddleable canister is required for oil maintenance. Canisters can be filled at the honk fluid filler. Always ensure excess heat is released before attaching a fluid canister. Okay. I need one of these for 3 flower powers, please. So I'm assuming I need to fill this. Wiring, okay, do that. Bonk fluid filler, okay. How does this thing work? Okay, so I gotta put this in here somewhere. Need oil. I don't know what this... This is for a different... This is for a different machine. Okay. So, something here about... Always ensure excess heat is released before attaching a fluid canister. Press and hold. Okay. If heat fails to vent, heat sink may be damaged. Erratic jittering of gauge indicates a pancake stack problem. Is that this? Is that what's going on here? Which is the gauge? Is that A? I don't know. This thing seems to be erratically jittering. What's going on? Hold on. Check level. Bad. Look at the cool color. Does it look like oil? I mean, probably. I could drain it. Whatever is in there, I suppose. I'd have to use a canister. I mean, that's probably oil, right? Adding fluid. We just shove that sucker in there and then fill her up, you know? Right? Removing chunks. Is it too full? That's maybe too full. This like says the max is like here or something. That's maybe like where it's supposed to be. I don't know why this thing is freaking out though. Okay. I think we've sorted it out. Question mark? Incorrect oil quantity. God damn it. Was I supposed to fill it up completely? I understand. It says don't put it at the top. So I try not to put it at the top, and it said I didn't put the right amount in. Am I supposed to put it in the fucking middle? Like the perfect middle? Oh. I'm confused. Maybe I did it right and I just don't understand how that system works. Maybe it said I correctly fixed that issue. I don't know. So I'm muted. Yeah. See you then. Hope our next conversation is a fruitful one. Pay $280 rent in 2 days. Meet me on the landing pad. Okay. Hi. Aha. You have been thoroughly deceived. I guess. I've received a modest quantity of money in exchange for your life. I hold no ill will towards yourself. This is strictly business. Thank you for your understanding. Oh, I have a calling card. Could you just pop this in your pocket? Actually, you know what? I'll just do it after. Bye. What the fuck's going on? What in the... Okay, this game is like odd. But it's getting significantly more odd as time goes on. Forgive me, it was necessary. I sense something different about you. I wouldn't do this for just anyone. I see great potential in you. Right, brace yourself. You got this. Make me proud, kiss. Okay. Okay. So we already know this. What happened? I'm so confused. Two days until rent. One day the universe will snuff us both out. Like waning candles caught by a gentle breeze. For the time being, though, just fix my junk, okay? How did you fit inside that? Okay, this is a standard, fueling issue here. He's just out of gas. Very standard. Very standard, you know. Just open these up, yeah. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Okay. Looks like I'm doing things in the wrong order. Okay. I didn't loosen the fucking things. Of course. Yeah, explains a lot. Yeah, I just broke these. It's alright. It's all good. Just have to give the guy brand new ones, because I broke his. Just an extra cost, you know? No problem. Fucking just throw these fucking things out, you know? No problem there. No problem, sir. You good? No. Guess I'll use all my money to provide you with some new fuel tanks, because I broke yours. You have to be more careful. Evidently. Okay. Put in. Great. Okay. I gotta put them back. Then we gotta tighten them in. Okay, seems good, you know? Seems correct. Okay, so I made 32, but I wasted 20 because I'm an idiot. Ace mate, cheers. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna make so much money. Probably involves me not fucking up again. Generous, patient. Broken modules. This seems to give me more money. I'll click the one that gives me more money. Those hive folk really are unsettling, huh? What are they watching all day? Okay. What's going on with your vehicle, sir? Fix the oil module, replace the oil, fix the identification module. Okay. Alright, let's just see what's going on with your oil there, sir. First we're gonna let this shit out here. So we don't blow anything up. Excellent, excellent. Alright, so you see that you have no fucking oil at all. I feel like you should have, you know, sorted this out sooner, but... Huh? The fuck? Someone lives down there. Surely, like, I should have a stash of these oil canisters, you know? Storage station. Store your valuables. Can I, like, put this in here? Yeah, I can. I wonder what happened to my last one. Alright, fill the sucker up. Now, what did it say on my list? It said fix the oil module. What's wrong with the oil module? The heat fails to vent. Heat sink may be damaged. Well, the heat vented. I suppose there's like something under the hood here for me to fix, eh? It says there's something to fix. Is it this fucking thing? This fucking jittering like hell? Ran over our head a little bit. Shit. Fix the oil module. Is there anything to fix in here? This is the only honk-approved wiring layout. Let's see. Okay, you know. Fluid not draining or filling indicates a damaged pump. I wonder if we should put this in here if we can get that to... I mean, it seems like... Okay, there's some poop in there, though. Okay, so this drained okay. Let's see, we added fuel cleaner. So perhaps we need a cleaner. I see this is all crappy now. Shit. Hold on. Got some chunks in his okay, let's get that shit out of there. How long do I gotta leave it in there for? Or is it just good now? Looks like it's good now. Alright, clean that shit out of there. Oops. Alright. I wonder if that's what it means by fix the oil module. I wonder if there's nothing else in here to do. Check for chunks. Remove the chunks. Heat sink. Pancake. Missing or incorrectly configured pancake will result in proper function of the heat vent. No, there's no problem with that. It seems to be running. Dents in housing. Seems okay. Let me check the wiring. Seems okay. Alright, it must just have been the fact that it was cloudy. Let's just close that up there. Okay, seems good, seems good. So check, fix the identification module. Fuel, rebreather, toilet, identification. Well, what the fuck's going on with this thing? I'm seeing this thingamajig. Straight away photo card. Okay. Straight away photo card. Loosen, then remove bolts, pull open. Okay. It's not coming up. I gotta remove the bolts. Yeah, that would be smart. Okay. Bulb track, bulb controls, ink cartridge, recharge loop. Fault diagnosis position. Good morning, Mr. Bee's Knees. How are you? Position subject in front of module. Firmly pull shutter release lever. Okay, seems like it did a thing. Collect photo card. Oh, the photo card didn't come out. The photo card fails to dispense. The ink cartridge has run out of shots. Sick as hell. Oof. That's big oof. Yeah, I still got my cough from like fucking Christmas. It's big shit, man. It'll feel better soon. For customer satisfaction, ensure at least 5 shots remain upon completion of maintenance work. So it's out of ink shots. How would we open the service cover, remove existing cartridge? Called chops. How do I... Does this... No, it didn't do anything. I don't understand. I don't want to touch this. Remove the existing cartridge. Spoiler, there's no cartridge. Oh, is that what's going on? Yeah, it looks like there could be a cartridge. Insert the new cartridge. Looking more rested today? I'm a little better, but to be honest, it was a struggle to get to this point. Hey. Don't know who you are up there. Come back here tonight. I want to talk. Okay, weirdo. Alright, okay, cartridge. Okay, so let me just shove that in there. Okay. That being said, we should probably like make sure that there's nothing else wrong. So let's try this again. Can't like put this on here somewhere. Looks really blurry. Is that supposed to be like that? Triggered to get the bulb to fully expose. About that. Bulb controls. Feels like this is fucking blurry as hell. Is that right? Crank the bulb control lever until the bulb enters view on a bulb track. Bulb seems okay. It looks blurry to me. Object slightly blurry. The lens. Adjusting focus. Current focus stop meter. How many stops out the current focus is? So the focus is wrong. So like 2 or 3 focus stops out. Seems blurry still. Confused. Clockwise by the desired number of stops. Where was it before? Here? I guess it could be all the way over here. That's wrong, then like, I don't, the fucking, it's fucked. Yeah. It's probably supposed to be this one. That still seems fucking blurry. I'm so confused. Is that not blurry, or is that blurry? Subject sharp, background blurry. whole picture looks blurry to me. Just gonna have to, like, give him a new fucking cartridge. Okay, that's better. So I guess... Subject blurry, background sharp. I guess it was, like, that way here. It should have been, like, all the way. 4 to 6. Okay, I mean, that seems better. But I got no fucking ink left in the thing, so I'm gonna have to give him a new one. Okay. I think we're good. Except... Buddy's fucking... cartridge is, fucking empty now. I guess I can, like... Can I, like, hoard these in here so I don't, like, waste a new one next time? So now I have to fucking buy another one. Okay. Hopefully that's good enough. Well, this is just fantastic. Fantastic. That's not going to pay rent, but, you know. We got to stop wasting money. But we'll waste less money when we know what to do, I suppose. Refuel the Campmaster or Mystery Job. Look, give me the fucking Mystery Job. What the fuck? Blood? Are you prepared to relinquish time for material gain? I mean, if I press no, I'm gonna have no idea what this thing does. A shop sale that I require a one-time job time slot. No. Okay, that guy was a waste of my time. Fuck. Prevailing mood stressed. Employment security low. Classic. Wearing a cartridge encoder. I don't have any money, brother. about a pancake maker? That's a better thing. 55. Okay. Electric screwdriver. Ooh. What about a money tree? Cigarettes? Actually, I don't know if this... How does this work if I'm playing on the non-timed version of the game? Does that mean I get like another slot? Probably not. Shop expansions. Okay. Avert your gaze. This one is consistent with the cultural norms of this form. This one's behavior is something. Holy fuck, did you hear that? Oh Christ. You think he's okay? Looks like you're stuck fixing that ship. Grab the hose next to the bell and put this shit out. Well, make sure you clock in first. Yeah, I wouldn't want to not get paid for that. You didn't come... I forgot all about you, fucking tube man. Tonight's your last chance to talk. Otherwise, bad shit might start happening around here. Okay, fucking tube man. Oh, God. Alright. I feel like it's not working. There we go. Fuck am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, that's the oil. I feel like there's more problems with this ship than the fucking oil. Put out the fire. Fix the oil module. Adjust the oil correct level. I mean, let's be frank here for a minute, okay? I think there's more issues here than the oil. Maybe the alien corpse. You know? Maybe we should address the alien corpse. I mean, I'm not a genius, but get the feeling we should address the alien corpse. But the job says to fix the oil. I can do that. Maybe the corpse needs oil. I mean, maybe. Well, we've fixed some oil in the past. We have some idea how to do that. Let's get this thing here. Fill that shit up. It doesn't say... It does say fix the oil module. So what we got going on in here? Anything wonky in here? Ah. Huh. You know, there's no pump. Say there was no pump at all. Do we need to buy a new pump, I suppose? Pump. Yeah. Damaged indicators. I think the indicator is it's not fucking there at all. Okay. Seems good, you know? This seems good. What does this do? Maybe I shouldn't touch that. I don't know what it does. You know, everything else seems okay. Okay, you know, I think we're good here. I'm assuming. Okay, so I understood repaired incorrect oil quantity. I assumed that meant I had the incorrect oil quantity, but this means that incorrect oil quantity was the problem, and I did successfully repair this problem. I think that's what I understand now. I think it would be like red if I didn't do it. Uncle will be impressed. I'll get rid of the ship. Hold the fort whilst I'm gone, would you? I got 5, whatever the fuck. How do you fly in that thing? I'm holding the fort. I don't know what this currency is he gave me, though. What's going on right now? I'm just gonna walk over here for fun. I don't know if I have to wait or what. Seems not. Following workshop machines may be required for this job. Encoder. Did I buy one of those? Or maybe it's not delivered yet. Oh, is this my encoder? Okay. Mills Retention Caddy Super, the encoder. I have no fucking clue what that's about. But I feel like if we do the one, do the job that requires encoder, it's more money. Brother, my vessel is sick. It requires attention. Okay. Pull the remedy lever. Headlights. What the fuck? Does this man's ship have a personality? It's got AI. You royally fucked up Clifford. Time to reset him. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure we know what we're doing here. Pull the remedy lever. I'm assuming I have to pull the lever. It doesn't say remedy here. It says emotional shutdown. Maybe I'm in the wrong panel. Hold on. Tomfoolery. Well, I do need to address this man's tomfoolery, but... Toilet. Pull the remedy lever. Triangle 3. Triangle. Remedy lever. All it takes is a tug. Follow closely the instructions enclosed. Okay. I think I was looking at the wrong shit. Remedy lever. If the LED is green, do not pull the lever. If the LED is red, pull the lever. In the event of a fuck-up, dwell on your mistake. This could have been avoided by reading the 10-word 2 pages prior. Now reconfigure wires to match the diagram below. If fuck-up tally exceeds 5 strikes, consider Nell's liquid lobotomy. Okay. In the event the user erroneously pulls the lever, see page on fuck-ups. If the LED is red, pull the lever. LED is red. Pull the lever. LED is now green. Okay, I think that's all we had to do there. Fix the tomfoolery. Triangle 4. Congratulations on procuring the tomfoolery module. Voted the #1 entertainment system amongst all entertainment systems that possess 3 LEDs and a button. Peace fund enclosed, blah, blah, blah. Each of the 3 playable levels has a status light. A green light indicates the level is complete. An orange light indicates the level requires attention. Okay, this one. Play required levels to completion. Load and complete any levels required completion in order to change their status. Insert level cartridge. Flashed at Mills Retention Caddy. See related document. Retention Caddy. How does this thing work now? Caddy socket. Insert a caddy. Okay. Select a coding target node. What the fuck? Use joystick and encoding controls to target desired node. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Hold on. The fuck am I trying to do? Where was the thing I needed? Oh, I'm an idiot. I think I bought my own cartridge. I think I'm supposed to like fix his cartridge. Hold on. No, he doesn't have a cartridge. What happens if I just put this cartridge in his shit? What happens? Nothing. Load and complete any levels requiring completion in order to change their status to green. Corresponding levels flashed onto it. Okay, how do I flash shit onto this? I'm so confused. Platformer level 1? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing with this. So I need to fix level 1. What the fuck? Error, unexpected data. Okay. Corresponding level. I don't understand what it means. It says corresponding level flashed onto it. What's the corresponding level? Like, I know you can put it in here. I need to do level 1. Like, do I just do this? This is a very difficult game. Maybe there is an easier game. I'm not sure what you're implying, but that's okay. Part of the fun is figuring it out. That's the idea. Increase power to maximum. Can I do anything? Encoding is complete. Can't tell when coding completed or not. Okay. Let's see if this does the thing. I'm not really sure it does, but... Oh, muted. I don't know how that got muted. Oh well. For this kindness, you will one day serve the hungering dark. I want money. Last time I picked question mark, it gave me some kind of deal. I don't want deal. I want money. I need to pay the rent. Well, isn't this just the ass end of nowhere? It looks great though. A real find. Thanks, bud. Fix the identification module. Okay. Let's open this boy up, you know? You got some pictures. Oh, your bulb's all fucked up there, mate. Okay, so subject slightly blurry, black background slightly blurry. 2 to 3 steps. Looks good, looks good. I'm missing $1. It's kind of awkward. Oh, he's got me. All right. You need buy chunky? I haven't gotten that far yet, man. I don't even know what that is. Hello, friend. Oh, you don't remember me. You will. You will. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to fucking, Ding Dong in the sewer, aren't I? Or else weird things are gonna happen. Supposedly. Look. Who I am isn't important, but I live here in this hole. If you're gonna be up here making so much damn noise, well, we're gonna have a problem, ain't we? Now, the last guy, we came to an understanding. That guy's dead. A business understanding. He still did his usual thing, but would also procure certain items I had a particular yearning for. It's amazing how it changed the noise. They went from annoying to exciting. What you say? I mean, I don't know. Sure, why not, pal? An associate of mine will come for some work. I'll mark his job on your list. Get me the contents of his safe. Steal the contents of the safe on the marked ship. Okay, so she's literally theft. Okay. So weird, Mosley. I can't afford any of that stuff. Kyle. Oh, I'd like you to meet Kyle. To find him, enter the fridge in the basement. He's been through a lot, so be kind to him. Oh, and take these, he'll appreciate them. Okay. New friend. Friends are a blessing. All I know is I see a ding ding, man. Friends buy wares. You have omens. Yes, yes. Friends buy wares. As a vending machine, it really looks like a ding ding. Are we sure this isn't a ding ding? It looks like a ding ding. Stop refuel jobs. Wait, what? What's going on here? Generate an extra job. Protective shield over the workspace. Why would I need that? Extend the length of the workday. Does that mean I can do an extra job? This doesn't do anything for me. Buy only shield. Well, I haven't played the game before. I don't really know what's going on, so I'm gonna pick kind of whatever feels like it makes sense at this point. I don't even know what that means. Shield. We're gonna like play at our own pace here, I think. Ship pit. See, this doesn't do anything for me, though. Ship pit raises and lowers. That doesn't do anything. Because, like, the speed is irrelevant. That's like kind of one of the things I thought was going to be kind of weird about this game is, like, clearly there's something about how fast you do the things, but if you play on the mode where the fixes are harder, but they're not timed, some of these things don't make a lot of sense. How does this work? It just gives me credits. I mean, it's a very sensory experience, but that doesn't do anything. I don't have enough for the thing I want anyways. What's going on here? To know the login? Topless. Ooh la la. Was it morning time? I thought I didn't go to bed yet. Maybe I did. I don't know. I wonder what these affixes actually do. How does the sun work here? How is it powered? Are there really days? Your fucking ship is annoying as hell. Yeah, I'm gonna fix the security module first, if you don't fucking mind. Okay. Should the alarm already be sounding, proceed to the following pages for disarming instructions. The alarm will trigger if either of the following occurs. Time runs out. Fuel fully depletes. Disarm panel. Disarm panel contains all controls required to disarm security. Okay. Roll dice. Tap dice to roll it. Set the pip dial to a value corresponding to the rolled dice reverse face value. So 4. Sensitivity is a little wonky. Enter captcha sequence. Chill on the back seat, brother. I can sort it, man. Press the 3 captcha buttons in the correct order as explained in the following pages. I count or the captcha glyphs with reference to the following priority. I count, glyph direction, leg count. Lowest to greatest. Left, middle, right. So 1. Okay, so I count as the most priority, so that means I need to like switch these. Or do I have to press them in that order. Wait. No, that's not right. Just says order. I can't like reorder them, can I? See below for example. Hold on. Yeah, so number of eyeballs first. And then number of legs. So eyeball, leg. Push the lever, something. That noise is so annoying. Push the lever to complete the sequence of correct disarm. Timer should reset. Order the glyphs. It really feels like the glyphs should be like changing positions. We're not really doing that. Press the 3 captcha buttons in the correct order as explained on the following pages. So it should be the 1. Okay, but look, man. I told you, man. Like, chill on the back seat, dude. I will figure it out on my own accord. So number of eyeballs, then the glyph direction, then the leg count. So the leg count comes last. Glyph direction, eyeball center, eyeball center, eyeball right, 2 eyeballs. And then push the disarm lever. Would that work? No, evidently not. Okay, so I gotta redo here. Something's not right. 6, set this to 1. Then lowest eyeballs. And then These both have 3 eyeballs, so we go to position. They're both in the same position, so we go to leg count. This one, and then this one. Okay. Fuck. What a pain in the ass. Fix the rebreather module. Let's go 6. Page 6. Pump. Okay. Damage indicators not vibrating or dense in housing. I gotta take this off, I guess. That's supposed to fucking do that? It's missing a cartridge, I think. This one has some fucking oil in it. Sure, they can just clean that out, right? Oh, I gotta like loosen the thing first, I think. Holy fuck. I'm gonna have to do this every fucking 3 minutes, eh? 2, reverse of 2 is 5. And then order of eyeballs up. Okay. I guess there is some amount of timing to it still. Okay, so what else is wrong with this thing? Filter. Not vibrating gas leaks. Seems okay. Canisters. Yeah, we fixed the canister. Planet producing unbreathable gas. Okay, so the gas is being shit. Open the planetary compartment. Sure, compartment is closed once work is completed. Snail. Okay, I see the snail. Feeder. Foliage. Surplus of foliage, no. Surplus of feed, insufficient feed. So the snail... No, it's purple, I think. He looks purple. Oh, temperature's too low. If snail temperature is too low, see section on rebreather heater E. Ensure heater filament is fully secured. What's going on here? I'm gonna remove this. What's this shit? Seems like the filament's dog shit. This like way to make more? No. Holy fuck. Annoying fucking ship to work on. Imagine if this was fucking timed. Eyeballs. That didn't work. 5. Getting this dial to go in the right direction is really kind of wonky. I don't really know why. It doesn't want to work right. This eyeball, then that eyeball, then these 2 eyeballs. Do you have filament for me? Ah, okay. So I just gotta take this piece out, even though that one seems like working okay. Do I have to empty these because the gas is all frigged up? I might have to, yeah. Oh, it's still the wrong color. So something else is wrong. Let's see. So, correct temperature. Do you think there's insufficient food? Maybe there's insufficient food too. I can't tell because this kind of like looks in between the 2 colors. C subsection feeder. Number 2. You can be filled at Honk Fluid Station. Holy hell. Getting this thing to point is wonky. How come that didn't work? I think I had the thing pointed at the wrong... Oh, I'm an idiot. One. Okay. I need to get the thing out of there. Honk fluid filler machine. Fill feeders with gnat nourishment. Gnat nourishment. Does it matter where I put it? Seems cool game. I wouldn't want to play this on the timed setting before I played it a few times, because it seems like there's a lot to figure out. Now I know that like the repairs are harder on the untimed setting. Like they crank up the difficulty of the repairs if you don't have it timed, but trying to do this timed would feel like a fucking panic, man. I kind of like not having to worry about that. Okay, so he's got food. He's the right color. Two to three snails are recommended for optimal gas production. Is there not enough snails here? This guy's fucking thing is fucked. Right, Sheila. And Sarah. Guy's rebreather is really fucked. Holy fuck. 4 is 3, right? The only thing is, like, moving this with the mouse sometimes, like, doesn't really work, like, right. I can't seem to, like, get this dial to go correctly. 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay. So let's shove some of these guys in here. Maybe I don't need another one. Still making shitty gas. What gives? Oh, the foliage is unhealthy. Snails expect at least 4 pieces of foliage for their viewing pleasure. Holy fuck, this guy's ship is fucked up. Now what? Is there something wrong with the pancake thing? It's still like making fucking poopy gas. Pancake requirements. Pancake count 4. Yeah, I think something's going on in here too. What did I just do? This security system is driving me fucking crazy, man. I'm gonna have to refill his fucking thing here in a minute. What's going on with this? As soon as I fucking take this out, the planet starts to fucking flop. For additional information on the Honk Pancake, consult its documentation. The Honk Pancake. Required pancakes. One of those and one of those. It's missing this piece. I think. I don't see that thing here though. Rotator bowl. Better it has an extra one. I don't know how to like fix this thing. I am confused a little bit. Pancake, e-heater. Honk pancake maker, stack rules. Layer either side must be identical to each other. Layers either side must be different to each other. What? Hold on. Well, what is this about pancakes? Pancake receptacle. Holy fuck. This dial is kind of like frustrating because it doesn't really seem to work the way you feel like it should. Like I can't like move it correctly with the mouse. See, I don't think I have this thing, this Honk pancake maker. Do you even have this thing? No, I don't even have this thing. I don't know if it's like screwed up or not. Okay, let's just go back from the beginning. So this thing seems fine. That thing seems fine. And I guess I could like tighten these, but that shouldn't make any difference, I wouldn't think. The gas is still the wrong color. So planet producing unbreathable gas. That's still the case. So something in here. We don't have a pancake problem because it's not doing this. It's fine, so the pancake should be fine. There's no, like, spores on my snails. They seem to have enough food. They seem to be the correct temperature. There's enough of them. The foliage seems like it's the right color. But it's not producing breathable gas. Maybe I gotta empty those containers again. I don't know. I'll have to change his battery in a minute. I feel like this like area around it should turn purple too, because it's like producing shit, but we'll see if emptying this does anything. What's problem now? I don't know. You think it's something to do with the filter? It's like the only thing I haven't fixed. Sure, it is simple if you've played the game before. Some of us haven't played the game before. Make sure I do this right so I don't break this thing. What happened to my thing? You got a snoozy alarm, Chief. Yeah, you think so, eh? It also goes off if the alarm runs out of battery. So, like, every time you shut it off, it, like, loses battery. Okay, Do I do anything else? Do I just do this now? There we go. It's wild, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what's the problem with this? Do you think it's the filter? Damage indicators not vibrating, gas leaks. Doesn't look like it's leaking. This thing seems like it's working. These things seem fine. Is there something inside here? The plant doesn't really say anything about, like, the book doesn't really say anything about, like, what's fucking inside this, like, thing. What the fuck's that? Doesn't even talk about that thing. I don't even know what this thing is. Is that not the healthy, unhealthy circle thing? Rebreather. Pump, filter, heater, pancake canisters. There's no gas flow issue. The gas is just shit. For guidance on correcting faults in the planet, proceed to the next section. Opening the planet compartment. If it's spinning too fast, it's a pancake issue. I don't have any of these snail issues. Put a feeder in. Yeah, it's like the trees, but the trees seem like they're fine. What is this? What even is this thing? It looks like it's broken, whatever the fuck it is. But I don't even know what this fucking thing is. It doesn't even say in the manual. Anything in here that looks like this? Maybe I need more feeders. I don't know. It's like this is like some kind of like gravitational thing or something. I don't even know what that is. Is it broken? I have no idea. Doesn't seem broken, but I don't know what it is to tell if it is or isn't broken. It's kind of like the same color as these things. Do you think it has something to do with these feeders? Maybe I don't have enough feeders. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But the thing is these snails should be blue if they don't have enough food. Not sure. I think what we'll do is we'll work on something else, and if I can't figure it out, then I'll just maybe submit it as is, and then the game will probably tell me something. I'll be like, you didn't do this part right, and I'll be like, okay, now I know. Because clearly there's something wrong, because this is supposed to be purple. Fix the oil modules. There's something wrong with this. Don't see anything wrong with it. I can close this thing for now. Yeah, I'll be good. I'll be good for right now. Appreciate it. Fuck. Well, this didn't say to adjust the thing. It said there was something wrong with it. Fix the oil module. Okay, that was fine. That was fine. Rack jittering of gauge, it's fine. No clumps. Drain's okay. This seems okay. I don't know. There's something else wrong. I don't know what it is. Tomfoolery. Level 3. Womp womp. I give him my game. I take that back. So the other thing is I don't know what's going on with that rebreather, but most of the mind of just like letting the game tell me what's wrong with it. Just like submit and then be like, hey game, what's wrong with it? So I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Unless there's like too many snails or something weird like that. Oh. Blue tube is bad. Yeah, you want it to be purple. Yeah, the thing said 2 to 3 snails. 2 to 3 snails are recommended. But it wasn't like very clear that like if you put too many it would fuck up. Now there's like too much foliage. See if that fixes it. Oh, you want them to have the crap on their back. Oh, that looks like a disease. Feels like you shouldn't want it to look like they have crap on them. Okay. Sorted it out. Yeah, I guess what I didn't understand is like It's like if you have too many, sometimes that's bad, I guess. I guess I had not enough trees per guy or something. Okay, I think this is actually done now. Holy fuck. If there was something else wrong with the oil, it like wasn't here. I don't know. Don't tell anyone I was here. Okay. Ooh. More gamba took. Also, I'm supposed to do this one, so I steal from this guy. Fill up the fuel tanks, crack the safe. Yeah, sure, bud. I feel like I fucked this up last time. There we go. Need some more gasoline? Right on, sir. There's the safe, though. Enter ship. We are entering. Notes on cracking a safe. 3 attempts. Start clockwise. Turn until you hear a loud click. Stop and repeat in reverse direction. If fuck up, do 1 full turn anti-clockwise to reset. I went the wrong way. I already fucked up. Start clockwise. Stop and repeat in reverse direction. Is that it? How do I open it? Open the sesame. Still not open. Oh. The fuck is this? A fucking trading card? Wants me to steal this guy's fucking trading card. Does it say tap this, slap your opponent? Holographic Pikachu? It's a gump truffle, apparently. Alright, sir. Everything went well with your refueling. Also stole your Pokemon card, apparently. Perfect refuel. Perfect. Sure hope it's perfect. It's not timed. Sorry, man. Stole your prized Pokemon card. Let's see, sir. Simple refuel, sir. Processing. Employee. Our transportation unit is operating in a suboptimal fashion. Please correct this issue. I can't wait to start working on guys' toilets, man. I feel like after I played this for a little bit on like not timed, I'd be down to play it on timed, because now I'm like, I already know like how to like do this without like thinking about it, without like going through the fucking book. Speaking of toilets, our city water filtration had a major malfunction and we lost water pressure, so our toilet tanks won't fill up. Nice. Do you have any other water? Is it the classic fill the bathtub? No water since Monday? That's fucked. Fill the bathtub next time. Do I have to talk to this guy? Snow the other day, so I filled up some 5-gallon buckets. Yeah, that's That's real, you know? The old-fashioned flush. Ugh, how do I give this guy his fucking Pokemon card? No, the guy's not gone yet. Hey, a customer of yours told me to eat shit the other day. Now, I'd much rather live my life not being told to eat shit. So try to keep that to a minimum. What? Was it about his fucking stolen Pokemon card? Yep, that's fucking it. Or I could use the bucket as a toilet. I mean, it's an option. At that point, why not just wade out into the local park? Oh, some money! I knew there would be something in it for me. It's fucking, this game has, Paper Please vibes. Where, like, you're doing an honest job, but, like, other weird things are happening, and you have to, like, navigate the, like, other weird things. I could do another Paper Please playthrough, actually. It's been a while. I have played that game before, but not that much. I've played a couple endings. I got a job. I'm gonna pay the rent. Said, oh yeah. Said, oh yeah. Oh, she was lovey-dovey. Hello, valued devotee. I have come to collect your first rent payment of $280. Thank you, valued devotee. Your generosity has been noted. I'll return when your next rent is due. It will be $8.50. Fuck off, inflation. Goodbye, valued devotee. So, this one that says extend the length of the workday. Does that mean I'm going to get to do 4 jobs instead of 3? I hope. Or else I just did nothing. Still don't know anything about this thing. Honk pancake maker. Gumballs. Weld together broken pieces. Electric screwdriver or electric wrench. Increases the invoice total by 20%. I feel like I'm supposed to buy this. Only 1 job on the board rerolls disabled payout doubled. That seems pretty good. It's like, this thing seems pretty good, but like this is literally double. I guess the only thing is like, if you have a choice between like a shit contract and a good one, then you might only have the choice of a shit contract. I feel like I have to wait to like get that thing that says like no longer get refuel contracts, because if you get a refuel contract, then it's like kind of sad to have this. Let's just get the money tree. I like money tree. This one is commonplace, unexceptional. Indifference is the appropriate response. I'm assuming this saves. Run 3 day 4. Oh, there's runs. I wonder if there's like reasons to do multiple runs. That would be cool, I guess. That would be a cool thing. Which now, as you guys know, is time. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Things are a blur these days. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. On Wednesday, we do a fresh crack. So we'll do a poll. Let us do a poll. What do we have? What do we have that's not open? We have number one. Number one on the poll. Fresh crack. Spirits. Number one, we have the Lafroig Isla single malt Scotch whiskey, aged 10 years, sherry oak finish. So that's option number one. Okay. Lafroig sherry 10. Option number two. What's down here? Option number two, we still have the Deanston 2008 9-year-old brandy cask finish, cask strength. So that's option number two. Deanston 2008 brandy 9. Okay. Option number three. We have the Lafroig Wagyu. Isn't that a wild thing? I seen that on another Discord server, so I had to link that. That seems like a wild concept. There's also $260 per kilogram, which is something too. Glenallachie 10-year cask strength batch 11. So that's option number three. I think sometimes when I say Glenallachie, I say Glen or Craigellachie, but they're kind of similar. Glenallachie, cask strength 10. Okay. Option number four. We have the Glenfiddich single malt Scotch whiskey Project Double. Actually, I think you're supposed to say Project 20. I think is that what you're supposed to say? You're not supposed to say Project XX. You're supposed to say Project 20. Glenfiddich Project single malt Scotch whiskey Project 20 experimental series number 2. So we have the Glenfiddich Project 20. And then we've got one more, which is still the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof batch B523, which we'll just super duper abbreviate to Elijah Craig Barrel Proof 5 B523. Yes, we'll set that for 5 minutes. Boom, there it is. There's the poll. You guys want to have a say, want to have a vote. And then we're getting down there. This and the 1792 full proof. This is all the sealed bottles I have right now. I only have 6. We've kind of like been opening some of them like a little quicker. Like this Big Smoke, I just opened this randomly because I wanted to. We don't have a shit ton, and I kind of don't want to like have very many more unopened bottles than I have spots in the poll. Realistically, maybe like a couple more, as backup. But either way, this is our selection for today. One of these ones. We'll do a neck pour. Maybe we'll read a thing in the book. I'll go get water and a Glen. Thank you guys for being here. And I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. Okay, okay. So, let's dig out some info. Wait, did I write notes on these new ones? Oh, I did. Okay. Good. Good, good. Good, good. Don't save that. Alright, today we'll be fresh cracking the Lafroig Isla Single Malt Scotch Whiskey 10-year-old Sherry Oak Finish. If you're joining us on YouTube.com, this was broadcasted live on Twitch TV at 11 a.m. You can come see us 11 a.m. weekdays Eastern Time, and you can be part of the fun here live as we do these segments here. This is a Suntory Global Spirits product. And of course, it is an Isla single malt Scotch whiskey, 48% ABV or 96 proof. It is non-chill filtered, but it is color added. It is 10 years in ex-bourbon and then 1 year finished in ex-sherry. So technically, that kind of makes it an 11-year. So I don't know if it's like not quite 1 year in sherry, or if it's like not quite 10 years and then they put it in sherry at like 9 years and make it 10, or if they just put 10 on it because the Lafroig 10 is very iconic, so they want this to also be a 10. So it's like the other 10, but with a sherry touch, like almost like a marketing thing. I'm not sure which one of those things it is, but my understanding is it's 10 years ex-bourbon and then 1 year in ex-sherry, which would make it an 11-year in theory. And of course, this is the Lafroig you know and love. It's highly peated, peated to around 45 ppms, and some percentage of Lafroig is peated with their own kind of maltings. So it has a little bit of a different character than ones that use exclusively Port Ellen. But there is Port Ellen malt in here as well. And again, this is like really thick, dark looking color, but there is color added some amount here. So I don't know how much of that is sherry. But a year in a sherry cask you would think would be pretty robust on the color, but as far as I can tell, this has some coloring when I looked initially anyway. But I did find that the Carchus, which is up there, but the 10-year Carchus PX is actually not colored. That thing that really fucking looks like really dark, and we were like, man, there's no way it's not colored. That's apparently natural color. That PX apparently just slammed the color. Apparently. I have learned that is a naturally colored bottle. So we'll see how colored this is. Good pop. It's always a surprise with these bottles because it's a green bottle, right? So, oh, that's pretty dark though, isn't it? This one I'm pretty sure is colored, but apparently that PX cask Carchus is not colored. This one I'm pretty sure is colored. But now I'm like second guessing myself even with this. Maybe I should go look and make sure, but I'm pretty sure this is colored. Look, if we put the light on this, I'm sure it like doesn't do anything. Can you even tell? Look, that's light on. If there's a little bit of something at the bottom here, It's not even worth it. We're gonna rest that for a minute, but I think this one's colored. It looks the same color as that PX, so I mean, surely this one's colored, right? This one's just Oloroso. I'm pretty sure I already looked this up, but man, sometimes it's so hard to like find something. See, the fact that I can't find anything that says this is natural color, to me means this is colored. But, that's what I thought about the Carchus too. And then the master blender in a video says it's natural color. Oh, this guy says it's natural color. Is this natural? This might be natural color too. But it's not like a very definitive source. Like, if it doesn't come from like a source that feels pretty official, it's like really skeptical to me. See, like this one says coloring. I don't think so. This guy said he did a tasting with a distillery representative. And that guy says it was natural color. So that might be the best we have to go on. I wrote color added because I couldn't find anything that said natural color, but Bowmore 15 is natural? Oh, I don't know about that. Bowmore is the fake tan experts. How do you know that that 15 is natural? I'm skeptical that the Bowmore 15 would be natural color. That's what we were told. Who did you hear it from? Could be true. I just... Usually Bowmore is heavily colored. Owner of the bar? Okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell. So, and it's because the distilleries don't want to tell you that it's. So it's like, so here's what it comes down to. It doesn't say natural color on this tube. So what am I left to assume? Even if the distillery representative tells me that this is a naturally colored product, technically, since it's not on the tin, they could have put color in this and say whatever the fuck they want. But you'd like to take the distillery representatives as the like horse's mouth when it comes to this stuff. So I try to, like, if it says distillery representative or master blender or something says this is natural color, I just take that as a de facto fact, because who else is going to know any better than the guys making it? If they lie to me, then, I guess is what it is. But I know for a fact that a lot of Beaumoirs are colored, and it's kind of like one of those ones that we laugh a little bit about Beaumoir because, that's wrong, because we get into some of these ones, and I know we've talked about this before. Where it's like, what are you to think with a bottle that looks like that? That looks like fruit punch, man. You know what I mean? And we know these guys are notorious for using E150. Almost everywhere. It's kind of like, it's the same as Dalmore, right? Like Dalmore and Beaumoir are like the same when it comes to like this stuff. You don't think 1 to 3 years in a sherry cask could change the color that much? I don't know. Maybe. So, for example, this guy says... This guy says it's colored. This guy says it's colored. And it depends on what kind of sherry cask it is, right? So I'll put this to you. We'll put this to you. So this is 14 years in a sherry butt, right? So if it's darker than that on 3 years, you know what I mean? But that being said, what if it's a sherry hogshead? I don't know. This is natural color for sure. 14 years in a sherry butt. But a lot of these, they'll look darker than this. But I don't know if it's because... I don't know if it's because they're using a sherry hogshead or not. I'm not sure. And unfortunately, it just comes down to if it's not natural color, or if it is natural color, if this is all 3 years in a sherry hogshead, why isn't it on the label? Why do your products always seem to be really dark in color and it's not on the label? Um, 12 years PX and Sherry and Oloroso. 12 years PX and Oloroso. This one says natural color on the label, though. So it's hard. If it's this color, but it didn't spend 12 years in PX and Oloroso and spent 12 years in bourbon, then 3 years in Sherry, it's hard. But it could be that, well, they did get 12 years worth of bourbon color out of it, which is not very much, but it's some. And you could also argue that the first, say, 3 years of a sherry cask are the most expressive. They're the years that you're going to get the most color out of it. You could make that argument. But just, all you got to do is that. Right? That is no doubt. But we're in a place where E150 is allowed, and if it doesn't say it on the label, I'm going to assume you use it. And to be honest, it's the kind of thing where it's like, I kind of assume this is colored. The only thing that it's telling me that this is not colored is one guy was at a tasting with a distillery representative, and that guy said it wasn't colored. That's the only thing. But all in all, why is E150 allowed? Well, E150 is allowed so that you can maintain the consistency of your batches, so that the customer doesn't think there's something wrong with your product. That's the reason it's allowed. It's actually not allowed so that you can give it a fake tan, even though that's what people use it for. The point of it is to maintain the consistency of the color when the barrels are very inconsistent in what they're going to give you in reality. So, what's to stop you from choosing your darkest batch as your consistency checkpoint? It's kind of like, well, maybe they had a batch that looked like that, and it was natural color. But maybe 19 out of 20 batches don't look like that. So, I don't know. So, I don't know. I'll try to take the distillery representative's word for it that this is not color added. I'm skeptical about Bamor 15 being natural color, though. Very skeptical. Unless someone from the distillery says it's natural color, I would not believe that. But that's also because I don't believe Lefroy is natural color either, unless a distillery representative says something either. Like, I can't get the bottle out because it's green glass, but that Lefroy quarter cask, there's no way that's natural color. It's dyed for sure. So, all we can do is go by what they tell us, and if it's not on the tin and no one says anything, to me it's probably colored. Or maybe the batch you have isn't colored, but a different batch is colored. Whatever. It's like, it's not even down to like whether or not it's possible for a 3-year sherry maturation to have that color effect. It's almost just like you haven't made it clear that you don't, so you must. Because why wouldn't you? Right at the gate, got some smoke. There is like a bit of vegetal quality, but there's also like there is a richness about it, but it's not as like thick and juicy as the PX cask is. I'm kind of getting like a kind of a cocoa powder spice. There's a little bit of dried fruit there. I'm kind of getting the impression that this is maybe going to be more on the like rich, dark, spicy kind of leather chocolate kind of sherry and less on the like fruity notes. There is a little bit of fruit in there, but it's more of a dried fruit. I'm definitely kind of fighting against the like peaty notes. That being said, it feels like some of the sherry here as like overwrote some of those classic peat notes. And we'll see if that continues after like the bottle opens up a little bit, but there is a smokiness and there is like there is like a bit of the vegetation there, but I'm not getting a whole lot else of that profile. Like none of that protein or any of that. It's almost like the fruity note has kind of like infected the smoke a little bit. It's like they're kind of like very close together. It's kind of like smoky and a little bit like dried fruit. Could you not? She's going after this. You do not need any of that in your intestines. No. You don't need any of that in your intestines. Sitting around in there until you hack it back up later. No, I'm not going to let you eat any of those. All right. On the palate here, Slancheva. Oh. Some good campfire on the finish, though. It is not nearly as loud or as sweet or as jammy as the PX cask. It's not a doubt. No, it's not nearly as juicy and thick. There is a little bit of that in there, though. Man. It's a little bit to unpack, though. Okay, so you do get some of that smoky essence right up front, but you're being all over the place. Don't get into that. Don't get into that. I'm trying to keep you out of my drink. And you do get some fruit in that mid palate area, kind of the same place you kind of get the fruitiness out of the PX cask. But it's kind of like more on the dried fruit side, kind of more on the like, what's the best way to put it? It doesn't quite come across as raisins, though. I'm trying to like pick out what it is. There is a fruitiness in there, and it's a red fruitiness. But it's not thick, juicy plums. And then into the back palate, you get that like classic, like medicinal, like vegetal quality. You get some of that thick earthiness, and there's a good waft of like campfire smoke on the finish. Coming into this like nose again, quite a bit sweeter. But there's like, what is that? It's not raisin. There is like a bright, kind of like a bright red fruitiness to this that doesn't feel like a dried fruit. But it's not like cherry. There's some good like hickory smoke on this right now. It's like permeating my nostrils. What would you call that? It's like a berry sweetness, like... It's like a combination of wood smoke, like hickory wood smoke, and some kind of berry sweetness. With some like cocoa powder lingering in the background. Maybe it's like an artificial red berry of some kind. I'm trusting the palate again. It's almost like, I don't know, like, this isn't it. This is not it, but it's almost like a smoked Swedish berry or something like that. But like darker than that. Yeah, it's not quite as fruity on the palate, though. You get some of those Lefroy characters, though. It's smoky. You get that, a little bit of that Band-Aid, a little bit of that medicinal character, some vegetation, some earthiness. But it's kind of weird. It's like... There's like a dried fruit or like a red fruit component on the palate that is not super distinct to me as what exactly it is. It's not quite like a raisin or fig. It feels like more bright than that. Maybe more fresh than that. But it also feels like it's loud enough that it's overwriting some of the peat characteristics. But not like fighting through it well enough that I can tell what it is exactly. I feel like some of the notes are very tight, like they're just very close together. It's hard to separate them. I like taking these long sniffs to try to like get at what exactly this fruity component is for me. And and on the exhale, it's just like all wood smoke. It's got like a familiar feel to the PX cask, but it's not nearly as sweet and juicy. Yeah, I don't know. The best I'm going to be able to do today, I think, and maybe this will change after the bottle opens up some more, but the best I can do today, I think, is it's like an artificial berry red note. I see in the corner of my eye, Mom is writing to me in Discord and says, we got an emergency, and I'd stopped what I was doing, and I was looking exactly at the text, and then she wrote something else, and the second line was like, oh, it's not an emergency, really. Fuck off, it's important. It is. I thought you were gonna tell me that, like, there was something wrong with the kid.
No, it's a box set that I've been waiting for, and it's 40% off. But it's only through Amazon, so I need to order it. It was like $210, now it's only $126. I only own one of them.
She writes me this thing that's an emergency, and then it's about books again. We have an emergency.
If it was an actual emergency,
I need to I need to acquire more whiskey. It's an emergency.
Fine, as long as I can order my
There's-
box set. I don't care what I gotta do to get that box set.
What if I I'll talk to you about it later. We might make a deal. Cap, how's it going? We're enjoying the fresh crack of this Lafroig 10-year sherry oak. It's actually quite interesting. It's quite interesting. It's oh man, the fruit character is so different. It's so, and I don't know if it's because I think it might be a neck pour kind of thing. Honestly, I feel like it's just so hard to get at this fruitiness. And I also feel like it's hard to get some of the like classic Lafroig peat character that I kind of expected of this. And I'm not sure if it's like the sherry really did a number and overwrote some of it, but didn't do a good enough job of like making itself known that it's hard to detect exactly for me what this red kind of fruit thing is, or if it's like a neck pour issue. It feels like these notes are very compacted together. They're like very close together, but they're not melded in a way where it feels like, oh, this is like grilled cherries or something like that. Like they're not mixing into a single identifiable characteristic to me. But when you go in there, you know, you get it. You get like the smokiness, you get the campfire smoke, you get some of that hickory smoke, and you get like red fruit thing, but it's sweet red fruit thing, but it's hard. It's really hard. Yeah, I think like smoky Swedish berry. That's like the best you're going to get from me today. And that might change as this gets some oxygen. The sweet aspects are definitely like sherry related though. Definitely get that like campfire smoke, earthiness, charred campfire log on the finish. Maybe like chocolate at the back. And then there's like a sweet note that is like fruity, provided by like the sherry characteristics in that finish too. But it's not like, hey, I'm trying to think like, is this like the chocolate or the leather or the tobacco that you kind of get out of some heavily sherried whiskeys? And it's not quite that. It's maybe a little nutty on the finish. It also has like a deep artificial red fruit kind of note. It's not really raisin. I was really kind of coming in this hoping, not hoping, but kind of thinking that there would be some kind of like really raisiny date kind of thing. And it's really not that. What do they give me? Are you going to give me anything, bottle? This marriage of casks creates a rich, full-bodied flavor with notes of Manuka honey. Oh, no, brother. No, I don't. We're not there on that one. Bacon, maple syrup, smoked seaweed, and salt. Oh, man, I feel like there's a red fruit thing in here. It's undeniable to me that there's a red berry thing in here. Maybe this will develop into the more like thick syrupy characteristics. Right now it's not that for me. This is kind of implying that like that kind of like when we have again with that Carchus PX, to me that note kind of can come across as barbecue sauce, like the smoky component and like this thick juicy sweet component are really fused together. And this is kind of saying like bacon and maple syrup, almost like in a similar idea, but I think and it could be the kind of thing that since I'm Canadian, maybe I'm a little picky about the maple syrup note. Ben Torres would probably be like super picky about the maple syrup note, but I don't think maple syrup's here. And I do tend to get like a bacony character out of a lot of frogs, but it's not here. And I think it's because to me, I'm going in there and I'm getting this like sweet red fruit thing. And it's kind of like permeating that kind of classic expression of the smoke that sometimes comes across as bacon or like grilled proteins. Although at this point I don't hate like a brown sugar, which may be what we're calling maple on the tube. Definitely like the sherry is providing like a heavier sweet component. But I think there's like a red berry in within that component. And to me, it's the best I can do is like smoked Swedish berry. That's like the best I can do today. I don't know. It's not bad. I'm a little conflicted on this one, and I hope it's a neck pour thing, because I don't know. Based on this glass today, I don't know if this worked. I feel like I'm not getting all the Lafroig that I want out of it, but I'm also not getting the rich sherry that I want out of it. And it feels like the sherry kind of infringed upon some of the P character, and some of the P character are infringed upon the sherry. Like it was like they're just two very loud characteristics, and instead of like locking in and intermelding, they kind of like overwrote, right? Like must be. I mean, I maybe it might be a neck pour issue, but it's like it's almost like with that PX cast Carchus, you get like all the Lafroy character and all the PX Sherry character, and then they mix together, And then this kind of felt like, instead of having this mix, it's like this. Like they overwrote parts of each other in some kind of way. And it's really hard to pick the notes out of. And I think it's kind of like, almost like, I don't get all the satisfaction of the peat, and I don't get all the satisfaction of the sherry. That's kind of disappointing in both places. And there's no mix of interesting characters to make up for it. Like, I would rather drink Lefroy Quarter instead of this. Based on this glass, I would rather just have Lefroy Quarter and just have no sherry and just have it be all the smoke. Because I feel like I didn't get enough sherry out of this. And I glossed some of the peat too. And that's like one of those things, because like I think at this point, like, it's pretty clear. This is probably like my favorite, like, Isla brand. But this particular offering is missing me a little bit right now. And I'm hoping, like, in 2 or 3 months it like is a better integration. But the neck pour on this has not been the best experience for me. It's not bad. Like, it's not that it's undrinkable. It's not like, oh, I could not drink this. It is terrible. But it's just, it's disappointing a little bit. It's not living up to the potential that I thought it should. Two and a half Red Banks out of 5. I mean, it's not bad. I wouldn't say no to it. It's not nasty, you know. It's not like, it's unfortunate and watery. It's just, it was below my expectations. Maybe my expectations were too high. I don't know. This make a good head-to-head with the Carchus, though. One day we'll do a head-to-head. Once this has had a few months of air, we'll do a head-to-head with the Carchus, I think, because it's very similar in profile. They're both 10 years. One's got a bit of a quarter cast thing going on, but it's like not that big of a deal. And one is Oloroso and one is PX. It would be a good head-to-head. But my neck pour and every pour I've had of that Carchus has been delicious, like phenomenal. And this has not impressed me a super amount. And maybe I'm spoiled. Like, maybe I'm spoiled on that Carchus. Maybe, like, that Carchus was so good. And then I went to, like, this as, like, I'm sure this is comparable to it, and it's not. And it's like, oh, I expected a Carchus tier drink, but a little different. And instead I got a lesser tier drink. And maybe that's all it is. Man. Like, it's not on the same level. At least not right now. And the funny part is, at ANBL, this was like $9 more expensive. Who knows why, but interesting to see how this develops. I guess that's it. I guess that's all I have to say about this thing. I didn't not like it. I just didn't. It just didn't meet my expectations. I think that's the best thing to say. That was like, I didn't not like it. I just honestly probably like it less than the quarter cask, which is probably not a good thing. But Anyway, we'll give it some time. Give it some slumber. Maybe it'll change its mind. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. We had a time here with this fucking thing, this Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop. This is kind of wild. I enjoyed this actually. We'll probably explore some more of that tomorrow. The dialogue seems kind of funny. It's giving me those Paper Please vibes though. It's like you're an innocent guy doing an innocent job, and there's like a bit of a mini game in the job part. But there's other like weird factors going on where people are asking you to like steal things or whatever. It's got a bit of that Paper Please, multiple ending, multiple choices kind of thing going on, which is interesting. We're still playing Brighter Shores. Don't don't dismay. Don't worry. We'll still run around and do some boring skilling on that game too. But we're experimenting with some other options because I know that game's not the most interesting to watch. Yeah. Not much else to say today. I slept as soon as I got off stream yesterday. Well, I slept for a little bit, but it helped. But it wasn't the best. So sleep schedule is an issue for me. I'm working on it. Unfortunately, it just comes from the place of I just want to do more. I want to have more time and do more things that are like directly related to creating more content, and I'm meeting that biological wall. And it's unfortunate. All right. Again, anyone who's new here, you can find me on the Discord server. Here. There's the Discord server. And also on YouTube. Here. You can catch me there. And I'll be back tomorrow. Same time. Same place. Same things. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. And